What is going on, everybody? Ooh, got a lot of feedback there, Phil. Give me a little. Thank you, sir. What's going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another episode of the ManUp Real Talk podcast. I am your host with the most, Mr. Michael Wiley, saying greetings and salutations to all of you, our faithful followers and listeners. God knows we appreciate all the likes and the shares and the clicks and the downloads, whatever it is that you do to support our podcast. We greatly and most definitely appreciate it. For all of you all that's joining us for the first time, we say welcome. And for those that's coming back for another helping, we say welcome back because your boys is back on the air with the ManUp Real Talk podcast, the podcast for the people. And joining me as always is my brother from another mother, Mr. Philip Hines, a.k.a. Mr. Classic, a.k.a. triple OG, who is always and definitely in the building. What is going on, man?
First of all, relax. Second of all, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Feeling good. Saying greetings to everybody that's in the chat. If you're joining us or you're already here, listen, I need y'all to like, tag, and share this video. Like, tag, and share. I need y'all to like, tag, and share this video. And let's get the people in here so we can get this conversation moving. I see Mitzi already, as always. God bless you, darling. We love you. Yeah, we love you and appreciate you, girl.
What's up, my brother? Thanks for the support, bro.
Who here? I didn't see him. Who up in here?
It's my guy Kevin, man. My childhood friend, man.
Oh, is that Kevin Merck? What's going on, Kev? We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for always hanging out with us. Listen, I need y'all to go on over there to YouTube. Just take a quick stroll over to YouTube and like and subscribe to our channel.
Please,
as we are trying to build our YouTube channel and for some future endeavors that we may have going on. Need y'all go on over to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and click the little bell so you get notifications and all that stuff. Y'all know how it works. You can also follow us on all types of social media. Y'all know y'all can friend us and like our Facebook page at the ManUp Real Talk podcast page. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And Phil, I'm ashamed to say, but I started a TikTok page. I don't have anything on it, but I just started one, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it.
I don't either.
It's there. So I have no idea what to do with TikTok. Most of the videos I've studied or watched, I'm just like, I guess. So I don't know. We'll do something with it. So follow us on.
I guess we use that for those those reaction videos or something.
Maybe some reaction videos, or maybe just some quick reminders. Hey, it's ManUp. I don't know, man, but it's there. You can follow us. So, and if you want to check out some of our older audio podcasts, you can definitely do that on any of your favorite podcast applications like TuneIn, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Just look us up. We're there. I got to say a shout out to everybody in the chat. If I haven't said what's up, won't y'all go ahead and give us a shot so we can shoot back at you. I see Sean in the building. I see, oh, Lord Jesus.
Deep is here. What's going on, Deep?
I see Deacon Tim is in the building. Yes, Lord. The chief is here.
Girl, the chief is here. Let's go.
Yeah, the chief is here. Bless his heart.
I love it, though.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what, though? Real talk. He's an avid supporter, and I appreciate Deacon Tim, man.
I love it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate him. Listen, just in case y'all forgot, we got merch, son.
Yeah.
Won't y'all go on over there to the manuprealtalk.store?
Y'all got real soon.
Look, man, we got some nice t-shirts. I ain't even saying it just to be saying it. I'm saying it because some of them are legit really nice.
We got some dope t-shirts, man.
They even got some with Phil face on it.
Man, they don't listen. Don't say nothing about. Wait, don't say nothing about that.
It got Phil face.
Don't say nothing about that.
That's all I'm saying. They got his face on there, and there's some other little cool designs, man.
There, Mike, drop our link down there.
Yeah, we'll put it down there, man. Listen, I'm just saying, it's about to be t-shirt season. Why not go ahead, rep our podcast, support the podcast, plus look kind of fly in your own ManUp t-shirt.
We got male and female.
Yeah, man. So
you don't have to wear male shirts. We got female shirts also.
It's going down. Some of y'all that don't, for some of y'all that you still want to be safe. We even got face masks. Yep. We got some nice tumblers, insulated tumblers. We're trying to do our thing, man. We're trying to do it. So Go on over there and pop in and check us out. So listen, we got an interesting topic on today. We wanted to talk about this last week, but some other stuff came up, and actually it's been kind of a whirlwind of
Sean,
conversations.
they need to, Sean. I'm with you. They need.
What do you say, Phil?
Bulls must win. We have to, because now we playing against the clock, and we like probably 3 games behind the 10th, and the 10th right now is the Pacers, I think, because I think Washington jumped them. So we really have to win out, Sean. We have to win out. But if we lose like the next 2 games, we're going to be automatically out of contention of playing in the play-in tournament. So we got to win tonight and every other game. Man, bump you.
Are y'all done? Are y'all done? I mean, I'm just saying.
That's my fellow Bulls fan, man. That's my fellow Bulls fan.
I mean, y'all just had a whole sidebar conversation about the Bulls.
Bump you too, D. Bump you too.
Listen, are the Bulls gonna make the playoffs this year?
You know what? I'm keeping hope, because if we win out, we got a chance of going to the play in. No, don't take the thing off for you, because I'm trying to explain to you. We have a chance, but next year, if we don't make it, our future is bright. It really is. Our future is very bright. So even if we don't make it this year, I'm still looking forward to next season, because I think we're going to make the playoffs next season, and we might not have to be in the play-in. Hey, you can play the violin all you want. I'm just giving you my answer. Sean, if we don't make it this year, Sean, for sure we making it next year. You got to remember, the trade, Zach and Big Vooch ain't really had a chance to really play with each other consistently. So it's all good with me. See red. Go Bulls. Always. Whatever. See red.
You hear that? That's my tiny violin. And it only plays sad songs.
Bump you. Bump you.
Go Knicks, baby. Whoa. I'm back on the Knicks bandwagon. I'm just saying. I like the Knicks. Hey, Derrick Rose, man, he's Chi-Town. I gotta support Chi-Town.
Hey, man, Derrick Rose, I'm so happy for that brother.
Man, dude.
I'm so happy for that brother. The things that he went through, man. I'm so happy for that brother. Just think about 11 to 12 years later.
Yes, and he's still going and still doing our thing. Yeah, you know what, Sean? Here's the thing, and then we're gonna move on to the real conversation since you brought up the Bulls. I've actually always been a Knicks fan. I was a Knicks fan back when it was Oakley and Patrick Ewing and John Starks. And
you rooted against Mike them?
No, don't get me wrong. I didn't root against the Bulls, but I liked the Knicks. I hated that they played them and they had to beat them. I wanted Pat to get a ring. I didn't want him to get it against the Bulls, but I wanted Pat to get a ring before he retired, man. I always liked the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So, and it hurt me when I saw how far they had fallen. But now, man,
Michael Jordan stopped a lot of great players from getting rings in the 90s.
Yeah,
that's what people don't realize. Michael Jordan have stopped a lot of historically great players from getting rings in the 90s.
Barkley stopped him. Anyway, well, that's for a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, that's what. Come on, let's get on it. Yeah, let's get on it.
Yeah.
Sean, we're gonna be all right next season, Sean.
Because Sean and his feelings about the Bulls. I'm just
saying. My brother.
See red. Y'all need to see something because you ain't gonna see the playoffs.
You know what? Tim retarded. Tim gonna say Rose still doing.
Wait. I have to slap my knee on that one.
He said Rose still doing drugs. Get off
Look, thank you, Sean. That's a wonderful segue. Michael Jordan actually married a white woman, which is why we're here today.
Colombian. She's Cuban. She's not white. She's Cuban. She's Cuban. She is. She's Cuban.
Okay. She light. She real light. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right. But look. So what I wanted to talk about today was not the Bulls losing streak, but
ain't no losing streak. We went on a 3-game winning streak. We're gonna get on the thing though. I'm gonna catch you every time you throw them shots at my team. Mike, stop. It only plays sad songs. It ain't the white man fault, you niggas that know that was winning in a hurricane.
Okay. Anyway,
let's get serious. Come on.
So listen. We're talking about interracial. We're talking about interracial marriage and interracial dating. Are you for it? Are you against it? That is the question on today. I want to pick y'all brains and see, how y'all feel about that stuff, because here we are. When you look at the current tone of the country, racial tension is at kind of an all-time high if you think about it, especially with all the stuff that's going on with police brutality and the innocent and the killing of unarmed black and brown men. It seems like we are kind of, the tension is high. It's real. It's like Trump he didn't create racism. Let's get that straight. Trump didn't create racism, but what he did was he opened the door for it to be easy for people to be racist again.
He made it trendy.
He made it trendy. I'm trying to look. I just want us to go back to normal racism, where you be racist behind closed doors. I'm fine with that. But we are at a point in history where racial tension is high in this country. But that being said, interracial dating and interracial marriage is also at an all-time high.
It really is.
It's at a high. I mean, it's crazy, and it's something that you don't really think about. But I notice it when as I'm watching TV, because I'm starting to see commercials now, especially commercials dealing with families. It's a lot of interracial couples with ambiguously mixed kids, and I'm just like, that Cheerios commercial for the Super Bowl kicked it off years ago. So now it seems to be more of a normal thing on as you're watching TV and stuff like that. And it's not like it wasn't normal and it wasn't accepted, but it just seems to be like, I don't know. It's like it's grown more than over the course of the last few years. As a matter of fact, I actually kind of looked it up here. When you look at some stats, let me see if I can pull up my stats here.
See, one thing about us, we come with our facts before we speak on things.
Yeah, I'm not just going. Yeah, I'm going to just talk on. I actually, I'll look some stuff up. So the thing, interracial marriage actually represents 17%. 17% of married couples in the United States. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Considering that back in the day, when it was kind of forbidden, it only represented 5%. Only represented 5% of marriages back then. So from that time up until now, interracial marriages have increased to almost 40% over the past 60 years or so. Back in the 50s, it was only around 5%. And like I said, people were okay with it. And now when they actually do polls, it's like 80% of people that were polled are actually okay with interracial marriage. Now, what happened was, like, back in 1967, the Supreme Court actually handed down a ruling that was in this case called Loving versus Virginia. That was an interracial couple that wanted to get married, but at the time it was illegal for different races to be married. And so this particular case actually indicated that any type of laws that indicated that people from different races couldn't get married was unconstitutional. And therefore, people of different races could get married. And ever since then, interracial marriages increased, and now they represent, as I said, like 17% of married couples today. So, it's not uncommon.
It's really not, Mike. It's really not.
It's not as uncommon as we may think. Tim said, "I love black women that give black men a chance." Reality is, Reality is most black men go outside of their race to get treated better. See, Kevin said, "I'm good with the races being open."
Yeah. Show me who you are. Don't be fun. Show me who you are.
Yeah, black is the color line. You know what I mean? And it's the truth though. And here's something more interesting. It's more black people are getting like for every it was like in terms of percentage, it jumped from, like, in terms of black people, it jumped from 5% interracial marriage to like 15%, whereas white people, it just went from 4 to 11%. So it's grown a little bit more in the African American communities than it has in the white communities. But that's not to say that it hasn't actually grown in the white communities, and that's just black and white. I haven't even dealt with with other races, because you have a lot of people that get married outside of their races, and then you have some that's just, whereas it's just traditional where they don't. A lot of times you'll get people from other countries, like when they migrate here, they tend to marry outside of their race, because they are, some of them are getting away from some of those traditions, like arranged marriages and betrothed marriages and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But just speaking tonight, just in regards to black and white, I just wanted to know, like, how y'all feel about interracial marriage or dating. Phil, I mean, how you feel about it, man?
Well, me personally,
I'm putting you on camera.
Me personally, I feel that you got the right to love who you want to love. Me, I love my black women too much to go outside. Plus, that's all I've seen in my life. I've seen just everyone being married to black people. Plus, but I still feel that I have no problem with interracial couples. I have no problem with people marrying different races and all that. You can't be, you love who you love. Simple as that. And if you love someone, you're not gonna say, "Oh, I can't be with this person because they're white or they're black or they're Hispanic or they're Asians." You love who you love. I mean, but my preference is black woman. That's me. But I don't knock anyone that might be married to someone that's not black, or a white person who's married to someone who's black, or an Asian person married to someone who's white, or an Asian person married to, it's to each his own. That's the way I see it. You love who you love. Simple as that.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to a point in society now, whereas, for a time when you would see an interracial couple, it would be like, oh, they were like unicorns, almost like, oh my God, I just don't see that often. But now,
no, bro, but see, we live in Chicago. Go up to the Wisconsins and the Islands.
Absolutely.
I lived in Connecticut, man. Them white girls love brothers. They love brothers more than they love the white boys.
Yes, sir. And even in some southern states, whereas
a lot of southern states like that.
Yep.
It's been going. So it's not like it's something that's really new. It's been going on. It's just that if you're not privy to it, you would have no knowledge of it. So if you're not seeing it every day, it might be something new to you. But man, black and whites and Hispanics and whites and Asians and blacks, that's stuff been going on for years.
True. So I see. This is interesting. Jackie said that she dated outside her race. Notice she
Mike.
Was my mic muted?
Yeah, your mic was muted.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah, but Jackie said she dated outside decades ago, but she didn't like it, so to each his own. Kevin said, of course, we're not talking about the interracial babies that were made and they were not legally married. That's true. Mm-hmm. I see Amber says, look, love who you love. Now, James, oh, Jesus. Down here in Missouri. Oh, okay, he actually says, I was worried.
You do. I mean, seriously. Oh, yeah, he's down in Missouri. Like,
yeah, right? The show me state, baby.
My niece stayed East St. Louis, Illinois. So they consider themselves part of St. Louis, Missouri. And it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of interracial dating that goes on down there also. Okay. So it comes down to, I'm sorry, Mike. It really comes down to where you live at. See, we live in Chicago. Yeah. So, and Chicago is a segregated city. So a lot of us, we're living amongst each other. The blacks living amongst the blacks, the whites living amongst the whites, the Latinos living, so we don't see it as much as probably someone in a Missouri or in Iowa and Wisconsin, man, every brother got a white girl.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, like, Jasmine is in Arizona, and like even she said it's a lot of interracial dating and marriage in Arizona. So here's something, and ladies, y'all gonna get upset, but I'm finna throw it out there.
Here you go, Mike.
Why is it such a double standard when it comes to interracial dating and marriage? When a brother marry a white woman, he done did his race a disservice. He done basically betrayed his ancestors and everything else.
You don't love your mama?
You don't love your mama. You don't love the women in your family. I mean, we are the worst of the worst when we marry outside our race. But yet, it seems that when a black woman marries outside, it's yes. And she upgraded.
Because there's no good men left, no good black men left.
She upgraded though, Phil. That's what she did. She upgraded.
They ain't upgrade nothing, man.
Why is that, ladies? Why is it an upgrade for y'all, but the men are doing a disservice? I don't get it. I don't understand.
That's like I said, man, that's us. When I say us, that I mean black people. That's us. A black man go get a white girl and he want a trophy. He want a white girl because a white girl gonna do everything he say.
And don't let him be rich.
Yeah, but the whole thing is the majority. I don't, when a black woman go get a white man, you right. They always say that, but the problem I have with it, don't make it like it's not no good men. Like I said before, just because you done dealt with 1,000 no good men, maybe it's something about you to keep on attracting the men. So you can't box all black men into the men that you have dealt with through your years. And once again, I say, if you're in your 40s or 50s, it's time you go look in the mirror and see what it is about you to keep attracting the messed up black men that you said that exist in this race.
Yeah. Ever saying that people feel that way, but she don't. Kevin said, now if you believe that the myth of no good black men, you get caught in the trap. I believe that too. And Terrence, he said the black women go for the white men because of the money. Now Jasmine, she made a good point. She said she don't know because she never felt that, especially because she found all races just as attractive. Is that as black men or to a black man? I don't know. Or maybe she's saying that she's been attractive.
That happens. I mean, what she's saying is she might come across a white dude that look nice to her. Right. That's why I say people have the right to date who they want to date, because you can't really say who you do. The reason, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have a preference. I love dark-skinned women. My wife dark-skinned. My kid's mother dark-skinned. Majority every female I do dark. Now that don't mean I have anything against light-skinned women, but that's just my preference.
Right.
But if you're attracted to someone that's not your race, can't nobody knock you for that.
Yeah, you know what? I don't believe you should be. And my thing is, I don't believe that you should be like persecuted for that, right?
Why,
because here's the thing: when it's a broke black dude and he go find him a white woman, don't nobody complain.
Yeah,
it's only when the cat got money and he gonna marry outside. It was like, the first thing he did was go and grab him a white woman.
What did Dennis Rodman say? Dennis Rodman said the reason why he dated white girls because those was the ones that told him he was cute. All the black women told him he was ugly.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't know if you guys know. You know Luke Cage, right? The show Luke Cage. There is the guy that was on there. His name is Mike Coulter. Mike Coulter is married to. He's married to a white woman. And now it was funny because when he had got the role for Luke Cage, he was talking about his wife, and they had a picture of his wife and everything. And of course, Black Twitter went into a rampage because they was just like, soon as a brother get famous, he go and get him a white woman and this, that, and the other. Now, I didn't feel he had to do this, but he actually kind of responded to some of that stuff. And he was like, first of all, I didn't just marry this woman. He went on to explain that they had been married for like 13, 14 years. And he was saying, and she was down with him when he was broke and wasn't doing nothing and supported him while he was going to school.
But that's a misconception though, Mike.
I know, and trying to perfect his trade and acting and everything, and it's paid off. And he just wanted to acknowledge him. Was like, look, I appreciate her because she'd been down with me, and it was just like why he got. As always the men, always the black men and the white women. But he was just saying that look, she's been down with me from the beginning. This 13, 14 years going. This ain't no, I just married her because I just got famous. I didn't feel that he had to justify that, but it's amazing to me how quick we are to attack brothers because they say, hey, I'm going to go and marry outside my race. Now, and I get it, right? Don't get me wrong. I understand because history says that when a black woman marries a white woman, he felt that was an upgrade or because black women, it was all of these different tropes and all of these stereotypes about black women. And most black men, when they got famous, when they got money, the first thing they did was go out there and get them a white woman. It seemed like that was a traditional thing to do. And from that's
but it really wasn't, Mike.
It really wasn't. This is what I'm getting to. But people saw it that way, man. They saw it that way.
There's a lot of successful black men that have black wives.
Absolutely.
Denzel has a black wife.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson has a black wife. Spike Lee has a black wife. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of him. LeBron James has a black wife.
Why you gotta say it like that? I'm not a fan.
What I'm saying is because that's a misconception that society puts on black men. Yeah. And there are a lot of successful black men that have black wives and been with their black wives forever.
Yeah.
Will Smith, he's married to a black woman. Their relationship is kind of
it's been some entanglements along the way.
Kind of nasty to me, but he's been with that black woman forever. So I'm just saying there's a lot of successful black men that have black women.
Yeah. There's been some entanglements. Look, we ain't gonna mention Dwayne Wade. I refuse to mention him in that conversation. Yeah. Now, I do like what Tim said.
He have a black woman for another black woman, but we're going to leave that alone.
We'll leave that alone. He said, if you find a good black woman that's down for you while you have nothing, you found a jewel. Look,
yes, you have.
I'll go as far as saying, if you find any woman that's down for you when you ain't got nothing, man, and she stick with you, come on, dog.
That's right.
I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, LeBron got Obama. How can we forget Michelle?
Yeah, Michelle. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Obama.
You messed up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to apologize.
Now you're gonna have to go and say 10 Hail Marys and I'm
gonna do that after the podcast. I'm gonna apologize for 20 times.
Wait, I'll tell you, it's that Gabrielle Union that got him not even sure.
But Mike, we talking about the smack, but to be honest with you, there's a lot of successful black men. So that's always has been a misconception. So when a brother get money, he go get a white girl. And that's not true.
It's not true.
And like you said before, how you know if these kids wasn't childhood sweethearts? Right. Why these football players come from these little hick towns?
Some of these rural towns and they go to college.
They've been with Becky since they was 11, 12 years old. And they make it to the Super Bowl. I make it to the NFL. And now they got Becky on their shoulder. And y'all want to trip, but you can't trip. Becky been with this dude since he was like 12, 13 years old.
Yep. When he was out there just fishing at the local hole.
Exactly.
And they have nothing.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, you come across a brother that really do not like a brother that had a black wife, and once he got the fame, he just up and left his black wife for a white girl, i.e. OJ. Then I would say something like that.
Right. So let me ask you this then, and I'm gonna ask you guys this. When we talk about interracial dating, do you think interracial dating or interracial marriage, interracial couples, however you want to, whichever direction you want to go, is that something that can possibly help racism in America or just in general? I mean, because you think about it, right? When you talk about interracial couples, whether it's black and white, black, Mexican, whatever, you got two people coming from two different cultures, right? Two different upbringings,
mm-hmm.
and they have to come together somehow and learn how to live as a couple or live as one, right? Raise kids, try to figure out, especially if they're from religious backgrounds, whether it's Catholic, whatever, what type of religion that this kid is going to follow. It's like if you have couples that can come together and do that, can they be a lesson or an example of how we can just kind of come together and understand that it's not necessarily about color, but just having a better understanding of each other and working together to make something work. Because there are some people that's dead set against interracial relationships. I mean, just dead set against it. But I think there are some positive things that can come out of it. Or am I just looking at the world like you all looking at like y'all Bulls fans look at the world? Do I just have on, red colored glasses? Am I just being hopeful?
First of all, you need to take the Bulls out of what you said.
I'm just saying, man.
No, you're not looking at the world like the Bulls because you try to say you're looking at the world delusional. You're not going to do that. You're not going to respect us Bulls fans like that.
I'm just saying.
But when it come down to it, Mike, let's be real, man. We can honestly say not all white folks.
I was waiting for this comment, but so y'all didn't let me down. Thank you, sir.
The lights go out, give the same. Deep flat. Cut that out.
Go ahead, Phil. What were you saying?
No, but first of all, we're not going to look at the world like all white folks are racist. Now, I kind of side out because that's where I was raised, where my daddy raised.
Right,
but I'm not sitting here and say to call all white folks racist. Now, as far as if it end racism, I don't know about that because it's too much. It's too much that's going on for just because you love a white person. That's going to end racism. It's too much. Too much more that's going on to
I'm not saying end it, but it just seemed like it's just so weird to me because here it is. We have like I said, we got a lot of racial tension in the country, but interracial love is continuing to grow, and it's flourishing actually.
It's flourishing, but you still got to look at what's still going on around all that. Yeah, people fall in love with each other, races and all that, but we still got a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up that's going on around it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I mean, it's good that we learn to love each other and all that, but still, it's a lot of more work to be done. And just cause you love Becky, they ain't got nothing to do with JoJo getting shot with some Skittles in his hands for no reason.
I get it. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me put this. So I know you indicated that you love dark skinned women, and that's your flavor. Hypothetically speaking, though, would you date a white woman?
Mm-mm.
Really?
I didn't hear chances. No, I didn't hear a chance to date white women. No, that's just not me. I mean, I don't knock nobody else, but no, I never had a attraction to a white woman. I mean, I've seen some nice looking white women, but that's just not me.
Right. Now, this is an interesting question. Are they counting the LGBTQ community? I'm not sure. I don't even know if I
just thought about that. That is, yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't even think they were counting same-sex marriages. I think they were just counting just heterosexual marriages. Yeah. So that could be even more. Yeah. If you're counting same-sex marriage and and from that community. So who knows how high the percentage is. And here's the funny part. That number was from 2019. So I'm sure it's gone up. It's probably gone up since then.
Probably have.
I don't know, man. I'm not dead set against it, right? But I do understand why some people may have pause.
I understand it too, but I'm to each his own. I mean, I can't stop nobody from loving who they want to love.
Now, Aaron just said flat out she wouldn't date a white man. I gotta ask why. Is it just because you don't like how white guys look? Is it maybe because of a past experience? Is it? I mean, because when I see people just
it might not be no attraction. Just like with me, I mean, trust me, I've had white women hit on me before, but there just never was an attraction there for me to even want to date them. I just never looked at white women where I wanted to get with them like that, and that was just me.
That's odd. I don't know, man. It just seemed like
Oh,
when it. No, I mean, I'm not saying that it's. I'm not saying that as to be like a down thing, but it just seems like attraction. I don't like to me. I don't know. It's like race wouldn't really play a factor to me in that.
yes, I mean that's just me. Like, but I didn't see some. I came across some nice looking white women, but it's just like I was. I wanted to be with them. Like I said, my preference is gonna stop it.
Right.
If my preferences are dark skinned women, Mike.
I got you.
Why would you think I would be attracted to a white woman?
No, I mean, but that don't just because it's just like
because that ain't
I'm
gonna work, Mike.
No, but that's not necessarily true. It's just like just because I prefer Italian, it don't mean I'll never eat Chinese food. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying I just never looked at a white girl with like, man, I can get with her. I'm like, yeah, she's a nice looking white woman, but
right.
I just never had no attraction to white women like that.
I get it.
Want to date one.
I like what Amber said. She said that she wouldn't date a white man because simply, hey, she just loved everything about black men.
Yeah, exactly. That's just me. I love black women.
Yeah. Now Jennifer said she would date one, but I don't want.
Yeah, you ain't bring one home to Pops, Jennifer.
Yeah. She ain't. She's. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Pop's gonna put 2 quick ones in them real early.
Jackie said you're not cultured.
You know I'm not, baby. My baby know I'm not at all. I'm not ashamed of it.
I don't know. Now Jasmine said that. But it sounds like you're only going on looks instead of actually getting to know them.
Oh. No, that's not it. It's just my preference. I've dated light-skinned women, and I get to know them, but everybody has a preference. Like a woman say she don't want to date a short man, or someone say they want to be this or that. That's just my preference has always been dark-skinned women. That's my preference. I'm not going on looks. I've dated light-skinned women before, but the whole thing is
no. We're not talking about light-skinned women.
Oh, white women. I've never been attracted where I wanted to date a white girl, and I've been hit on by white women before several times, but it never was like I want to get with them. Never been like that with me. But it's not going on looks, Jasmine. No, I'm not like that. It's just I have the right to have a preference, just like you women have a right to have a preference. Y'all don't want a short man. Yeah, y'all want a man 6'2" with 6-pack. I got a right to have a preference also.
No one is disputing your right to have a preference, Phil. No one is attacking your preference. It's just a question. I mean, because I don't know. It's just I just see some people that are just so dead set against it, and when I ask them, they can't really give me like a legit, in my opinion, a legit answer as to no, I'll never do it. Most of it is just because I'll just never date a white woman. Like, well, why not? I just won't.
But Mike, Mike, like I said, maybe if you get put in a position of where you probably had a chance to it and you didn't take that chance, that let you know all you need to know. That's not what you're into.
See, Kevin said the same thing. Why you keep saying light skin?
Man, y'all turning this totally wrong, man. Y'all making this totally wrong. Kevin, don't do that, man. Don't do this. I have no problem with any of my blacks. I love black women.
But you prefer dark-skinned women. And look, if that's your preference, it just
that is my preference. I prefer dark-skinned women, but I love all black women. Light, dark, cocoa, whatever. I love all black women. I'm not into white women.
This is interesting. Jasmine says she has a preference, but it goes out the window once. She said it goes out the window once I get to know a person. Interesting. And then Jackie, oh Lord, she said I've done it, and it made me uncomfortable, probably because of my dad. Yeah, okay, yeah, you and your sister, y'all,
yeah, I don't know, Jack, you and Jennifer,
you all were just in a hostile situation. I'm sorry.
Y'all trying to get somebody killed. That's what you and Jennifer doing, Jackie.
Yeah. Now, Elena said that she has a preference, but somebody ended up changing the game. Man, Look, that person that I'm gonna tell you this: if somebody comes along and if you have a preference and somebody comes along and they change your
Powerful
mind,
brother. It's
that
powerful
guy,
brother.
that person got man. Look,
Powerful.
that person got to be pretty impressive, though,
Man,
dude.
man.
You know, I mean, that's women or men. It's like, look, because, and it's just like you said, there are some women, and I'm not gonna call them out, but there are some women in this chat that will never date a short guy. But I'm just saying, if that right short guy come along, you just never know.
Yeah.
And you know, you'll be looking down, talking about some baby that you want to go and get. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's happened. It's happened before, and I totally get it. You know, you have a preference, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just always find it interesting that when and I'm not talking about you, but I've talked to other people about it. I talked to people before I wanted to do the subject about them dating outside and why they don't and why they do, and most of them just said, I just don't want to, or I just wouldn't want to. And I'm just like, well, I'm like, is it just no reason? And if they didn't have a reason, that's fine. But you know me, I'm just like, it has to be a reason why you just don't want to. It's
like I said before, Mike, you probably was put in the position where you probably had a chance to see if that would happen, but it wasn't for you.
right.
You know, you probably that just wasn't for you.
Yeah.
You know, so
And I get it.
I done came across a lot of nice looking white women, but it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah. But to each his own. I hold nothing against either one that date outside their race. You got the right to love whoever you want to love.
That's true. And I just don't think that and let me say this. I don't think it's cool if you try to knock somebody because they find somebody outside of their race attractive or whatever. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing about
you miserable.
The heart is a funny thing, right? And oftentimes the heart wants what the heart wants, and you can't control it. You just can't control it. Sometimes you don't know why you're attracted to a person. You figure it out later, but it could be a smile, it could be the way that they walk, maybe it's something that they said or how they said it. You don't know what it is that'll trigger it. You know, and sometimes you really don't have any control over it. And so I find that when people, whoever you're attracted to, I'm like, Luther, man, you just love the one that you're with. You know, and stop worrying about what everybody else's opinion is of it. I'm always interested with interracial couples. Here's why. Because, and I asked a question in regards to, I found that funny.
Kevin.
Look, Kevin, unfortunately, you know, big guy season is pretty much over with. It's summertime, you know, they ain't trying to holler at us no more. Look, ladies, but I'm just saying.
I don't married, man.
Man, look, hey, don't count the big guys out in the summer, though, because look, just like he kept you warm in the wintertime, summertime, that brother can give you some shade.
No, big guys getting love now. He can
give you some shade. Come on, baby. It's hot. Just get behind me. Get behind me. That's all I'm saying.
I really think that people that's in serious relationships, they loving each other for who they are. All that is like that's that childish mess.
Yeah.
Is it a physical thing? Why weren't you ever attracted? I wasn't, Jasmine. I just wasn't, baby. I'm sorry. I wasn't. Come
on, Amber. That's what I'm talking about. Big guy season all year round.
Big guys, man. Big guy season, man. Been going on.
That's all I'm saying. That's
another misconception that all women like that don't know women like big guys. No, I know a lot of women that like big guys.
Man, look, let me tell you something. Just like any woman and any man, it's all in the presentation.
Yeah, man, it's all in the presentation. It's all the way you carry yourself.
It's all in how you carry yourself.
I'm currently dating a Mexican, but before I was definitely saying he had to be black.
See, look, and that dude obviously said something right. He obviously said something right or did something right that made her say, maybe I should give this a shot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
he probably was a good person. I mean, we can talk about preference and all that all we want.
Yeah. No. I mean, preference
is finding a good person that's going to treat you good, that's going to do you good. That's basically what. Because we can say preference and all that all day long, but as long as you find somebody that truly, genuinely love you, and treat you like the queen that you are, that's the only thing that matters, ladies. And fellas, you find a woman that's going to treat you like the king that you are, that's the only thing that matters. Just get you a good person.
Only thing that matters. Now, here's the flip side of that coin, right? My only concern with interracial marriage, especially when it comes to blacks, black men especially, is that I worry that when a black man marries outside of his race, is he marrying somebody that's going to understand the struggles that he has as a black man? Are they going to be empathetic to those struggles? Are they going to be understanding? And will they help him with them? Because here's the thing, when you haven't experienced those things, you have no way of helping a person through them. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, because here's the thing. Now, my son, he and he dated the young lady that he was dating for a while before he went off to school. I don't know what's going on now. You know how that go. Anyway,
right?
No, she was Hispanic.
Latina.
Yeah, Latina. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The girl kind of grew on me. You understand what I'm saying? And I was like, and I really started to like her. And I was just like, Mike, she's a nice girl. Make sure you treat her, you make sure you treat her right. And they were serious for a while. But then my thoughts started coming to my head, like, well, man, if further down the line, if they stay together, you know how parents are like, oh, they're gonna get married up, whatever. I'm like, would she be the best for him in this world's current state? You know what I'm saying? Because maybe because her being Latinx, because she is of a minority, maybe she would understand some of the things that he was going through. But I always worry about interracial relationships, because it's just like, how are you going to help this man get through the struggles that he has when you've never experienced it and when you don't understand them? That would be my only thing that would really prevent me from going all in, right? Like, I mean, I'm married now. That's 22 years of the game for me.
Yeah, so we just talking.
I'm just talking. That being said,
I ain't gonna see you anytime soon.
That being said, I have found some white women to be fairly attractive, and I have said, what would be dope if, you understand what I'm saying? I'm just, look.
It's retarded, man. I swear to God.
I'm just saying, if I was married and Scarlett Johansson was available, I'm sending her my check.
Relax.
That's all I'm saying.
Relax.
Anyway, but even that, I'll be like, is ScarJo gonna really understand my struggles though? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I worry about that with some interracial couples. It's just like, man, if you marry this person, because think about it, you got two completely different cultures trying to come together, and it's just like, because black men go through some things. We got to be honest. We go through some things, and there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know black men go through, other than black women.
But
so I don't know. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing.
That's when it comes down to if she really loves you, then she would take time out to understand what you go through. You know what I'm saying?
Lena actually said it. She said, I don't think they'll fully grasp it, but I do feel like some would be sympathetic. Exactly. And that might be true.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. That might be is this some static or something?
It's like somebody snoring.
I don't know. Ain't nobody up there. Hold on. Because I've been getting some kind of weird noise. Hold on a second. I mean, just do your thing. Let me check.
Yeah, like I was saying, if she truly loves that man, then I truly think that she probably would be, just like he said, sympathetic. or try to at least understand what's going on, but she's not going to fully understand because she's
Phil, you was muted. What did you say? Hello?
I was muted. You muted me. No, I was just
Oh, my bad.
I basically said what I had to say. I'm saying that if she truly loved that person, she would basically what she just said, be sympathetic, try to understand, but she would never truly understand it because she's not a
Really, Gal Gadot? I don't know, man. She all right, but the girl who plays Wonder Woman. You don't know who she is?
Like that, Kevin? That's what he's saying?
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Speaking of light skin, Robert Sam says, I'm about to make somebody mad now. But you have some black women that can't relate to... Oh, wow.
He's making a point. He's making a point. He's making a point. Please take the camera off me. He's making a point, though, Mike.
I mean,
Jeff came in here and just straight.
I know. How you gonna come in here like the last few minutes and then gonna try to start something up?
But you making a point, though. You making a point. Yeah, you is, Robert Sams.
See, it's always the light skinned people starting stuff up.
Making a point, though, because it is true. It is true, but like I said, when it comes down to it, man, you love who you want to love, man, and you don't care. You don't worry about what anyone thinks because they don't pay your bills. They not giving you air to breathe. None of that mess. They not God. So you love all the love. Basically. Yeah. You have that right. You know what I'm saying? And we, like I said before, we talk about preferences and all that. But when it comes down to it, just make sure whoever you get treats you right. And it's a good person. It is true, Robert Sands. Get you somebody that's going to treat you right. That's what it's all about. Getting a good person.
Yes. And he did say some, ladies. Not all.
He said some, but he was telling the truth though. But that's no, get you a good person.
Like I said, but everybody's raised differently, so we do fully understand each other. And I was born in the church, and others were raised by the streets. We may have similarities, but we're all different all day long. And that's true. You know what it really is? I think what it really is just, it's just life, right? You learn how to live and how to deal with other people in all aspects of your life.
And that's all it is, bro.
Right. And I don't think marriage or dating is any different because whoever it is that you with, whether it's somebody that's in your race, whether it's somebody that's outside of your race, you still have to learn to live and to deal with that person.
You're gonna have to.
You know what I'm saying? And so whoever it is, I am a firm believer of, why am I getting so much feedback? Hello? Something about live shows. You just deal with it. I might be up a little high on your end, though, Phil.
Yeah, you all right. You ain't that loud.
Well, I must be because I can hear myself.
You got headphones on, right?
You should have headphones on. That'll prevent the feedback. We're going to talk about this after the show. We ain't going to do this right now.
Whatever. What was you saying?
I done forgot because I got too much feedback.
You are silly.
I got too much feedback,
man. Put Sean comment up. Put Sean comment up real quick.
Let's see. What's Sean talking about? He said, I took prayer. He said, what? It took prayer for my wife. Lord, I'm still praying. She is no joke. Don't read my comments.
My bad, bro. Hey.
He told me to read it. I didn't see it before I pulled up.
I didn't read. I just saw Sean come up with my phone. And I said, put Sean comment up.
Oh, Lord. That is my bad, man.
My bad, bro. My bad. Yo.
Look, Pastor Sam said, don't come for him, ladies. He said, but my parents always said it didn't matter what persuasion we love as long as they are right for you. Absolutely right.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man.
Russian hacking. Yeah, it probably is, Kat. Look, you know what's messed up? It's funny you mentioned hacking, and this is totally off subject. My account was actually hacked.
It really was.
A few days ago, and that's probably why I'm having all these issues. because I had problems signing in and everything. It's crazy. Anyway, what you say, Jackie? My issues are with people who don't take the time to understand differences. Absolutely. Y'all should fight on the show. We want to see what? No, we are not that type of show, sir. I'm sorry.
Look at Sean laughing.
I know. Even though I've asked Phil on more than one occasion to get some headphones to help to bring back the feedback, you think he would do it, but he does not.
I got headphones, man, but I like using my microphone.
You could use your mic, Phil, as a mic. And just use your headphones to listen.
All right, man. I gotta find my headphones.
Look at this. See, it's the light skin. See, this is what happened. The light skin people come on. The light skin people come on and they kick everything off. I promise you they do. That's what the baddest in my Dude, I ain't heard that in so long. Oh my God.
Oh, God. Sam took it back on that one. He took it back on that one, man.
That's good stuff. Listen, you all. The moral of the story is that, and I think he really summed his parents actually summed it up the best. It don't matter who you with, just love that person the best as you can.
Love you,
man. I mean, black, white, brown.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Just as long as you treat them with the same amount of respect that they treat you, and you all are working together to try to build something, man. Don't worry about what
anybody has to say because they ain't paying y'all bills.
Come on, sing that John B real quick.
Don't listen to. No, I don't say.
Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about it, about you and me. Get it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this here. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. If you got that, y'all good. I promise you are. So look, we're going to get on up out of here because Phil's feedback is working my nerve, and we're going to work on that come next week. Because between this feedback and the Bulls losing and not making it to the playoffs, I don't know what we're going to do.
My Bulls going to come on. Sure, the Bulls going to come on in a minute.
I don't even know why you're going to watch them. I'm going to tell you what's happened. They're going to lose.
No, we played Nets tonight. We on 3-game winning streak. Man, quit hating on my Bulls, Mike.
Wait. You said you playing who?
They played the Nets tonight. Game just started. They in the starting lineup. They letting people back in the United Center now, too.
Y'all going to lose.
I like this Tice kid. Sean, that Tice kid, we got to give him some money.
All right. You know what? We'll do a sports podcast for you and Sean. Anyway, Listen, I appreciate each and every person that's logged in on tonight, whether you've been here from the beginning or you're just logging in. I appreciate you, and I love y'all
so much.
Yes, listen, I thank all for y'all for all of the support that you've given us. And remember, you all can follow us on all social media formats. As I said, y'all know we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We have TikTok, but I haven't done anything with it yet because I don't know what I'm doing with it. But it's there. Also, you can check out
videos, Mike.
Yeah, we gotta do something. Also, you can check out all of our old audio podcasts on all of your favorite podcast applications like Stitcher, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, all of that stuff. We're there. Don't forget, pick up you some ManUp merch. ManUpRealTalk.store. Get you a fly t-shirt and be fly in the summer. That's big guy wear. We only do jeans and t-shirts. That's all I'm saying. If you're a big guy, you definitely need to be on that ManUp Real Talk store and get you a couple of fly t-shirts and look good for the summer. Listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. God bless each and every one of you. Man, look, and until we talk again, my friends, y'all get 2 fingers to the side. Make sure you holler at your boys, because we out.